Hey everybody, welcome back to Three Swords Productions. If you're new to the channel, I'm Steven, and I actually have Sarah with me, and we're gonna play some Lorcana starter decks. Sarah, which color are you playing?
Is it is it blue steel?
Blue steel. Can't see our faces right now, but we were totally doing it. And yeah, I'm playing the Amber Amethyst deck. Which one of these do you think is better?
Blue steel?
Blue steel, okay.
Not
Hot.
because I'm biased.
Not because you're biased. I think a lot of people would agree with you, although like we're in kind of a starter deck meta right now. People haven't really started playing competitive. Tough out there to get your product. So yeah, I think these are the two decks that people are wanting to play the most. And yeah, I think the Amethyst deck is on people's radar as being the strongest one, but a lot of people are looking at the blue steel and saying, well, my win rate against Amethyst is actually fine with the blue steel deck. Maybe there's some merit to it. So we're going to find out. You ready?
No.
All right, get you to cut that, and I will cut yours, and we are going to get ready to go. Would you want to do a high roll?
Sure.
Okay, I've got a 6. Beat that. Oh, okay, 9 does beat that. So you get to choose. Oh, 7 every time.
I can't.
You're going to go first?
You go first, why not?
Okay, very generous of you. I will take that. Looks like you're trying to get that extra card. You know, these cards are decent. So I will give it a shot. I've got some good cards in my hand. I hope you're prepared.
I don't know that prepared would be the word I would use.
All right. Well, I think that I want to mulligan this card for sure because I have 2 of it, so I don't need that one. I think it's a really good card, but we are looking for a specific card in Amethyst that is very good. And this card is very strong. Be evasive on it is quite nice. Maybe actually I want to keep that evasive card, and I want to put back Cinderella instead, just because it costs 4, and I think I have some decent 4-drops in the deck. So we're going to put those 2 back and draw 2 more. And those, oh, that's actually a card I was really looking for, so we're going to shuffle the deck. And we're good to go. Do you have anything that you would like to mulligan back?
No.
Okay. All right, well, I'll let you cut that one last time, and then we will get started.
Okay. Sorry, that was lame.
You brought your axe. Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to start off by inking Magic Broom. Now, I like this card, but I don't think there's enough support for the Broom in this deck exactly, despite having the McGee in the deck. So we will ink that, and then I will tap it and play a Stitch. Got a nice 2/2 there. And pass to you.
Okay. I'm gonna ink this flounder.
Got to draw a card first.
You're right. Well, you know what?
We're
Future
still
me is still gonna
still
ink
inking
the
the flounder.
because, yeah, I don't want to ink that. There we go. Yeah. I guess I'll play Captain Hook. Just
Ooh, the challenge +2 on that is actually really strong. So I'm going to be interested in having it attack my Stitch for sure. Okay.
yeah, I'm good.
Right, I will untap and draw a card. Ooh, I've not drawn this card very often in this deck, so that's actually really interesting. Hopefully it comes in handy. So let's see, we do want to play this card this turn. And of our inkables, we're looking at these 3. And I think that this one's actually the weakest, but because it's a character and very similar to this card, I think I'm going to have to ink this one. It's either, for me, it's either this or the Jetsam. How much do I value the Jetsam? Actually, kind of low because, again, it's a 4-drop, and I think that's kind of a lot. So we'll just we'll ink Jetsam. Put that down. And then I will quest for 1. And then I'll play Dr. Facilier. He has challenge +2. It might be his real name, unconfirmed. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Actually, you know French.
No,
I should know.
I don't.
Am I getting
I used to know French. No, yes, you're pronouncing it correctly.
Awesome. Good to know. All right, your turn.
No. Yeah, look, I remembered. I did it. I drew a card. You're not proud of me? Dang it.
I am proud of you.
I'm sorry, I made that noise. It's a weird noise. I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you just have to think about which cards you're wanting to play for the game, and then which cards like don't fit in that game plan, and then.
What if I don't have a game plan? What if I'm just winging it? What
Well,
if
I
I'm
think
just
I think your deck wants to like play characters to the board that are going to contest mine, just so that I don't get to do whatever I want. But your
Mhm.
ultimate goal is to start playing like Simba and the bigger characters, the bigger steel characters, and those are going to help you like quickly ramp your lore because they have two of them. Some of them you have 3 lore with a lot of toughness on them, so it's
Mhm.
actually very difficult for me to remove.
Okay, I'm gonna ink this.
Develop your brain. Okay.
Although I like that card,
That
but
card's really
it's
good, but
okay.
like if you've already got the cards you're looking for, then you don't need cards like Develop Your Brain.
And uh, play this
Oh.
grandma.
So Grammatala says when this character is banished, you may put this into your inkwell. All right, I like that. It's ramping.
And then I will quest for 1.
Okay, that's also really smart. You're not attacking my Stitch. I'll let you do that. Not attacking my Stitch, so you're not trading off your Captain Hook, realizing that it's a little bit more valuable. But it is going to open you up for Dr. Facilier to attack the Captain Hook, and I think that I would take that one. Or do I want to give you Stitch? Maybe I'll give you the Stitch, because that would incentivize you to trade with Grammatala. But you kind of want the Grammatala. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, we have a lot of interesting lines to take. But one of them is going to be for me to ink this Stitch. He's a new dog, but he's also a new ink.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. It feels so mean to ink characters in this game, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because they're also friendly, and you're like, I want to play that card. It's the cutest artwork. But then you just gotta
Smush
ink it. All right. So first, like I said, I think attacking with Dr. Facilier would be smart, but I'm looking to shift over this character later, and having it go down to 3 toughness would be kind of bad because that blue steel can play cards like Smash, which just deal 3 damage. So I need to protect that 4th toughness on him, and I will challenge with Stitch. And so Stitch will get 1 damage, and Captain Hook will get banished.
Do you prefer I put this on one side or the other?
That one says trash over there, so let's do that one.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah, this is my One Piece playmat. I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's just it's the opposite I'm used to.
And
It's
then I
fine.
will play Maleficent. And Maleficent, when you play this character, I draw a card, and that's pretty good. And I think I can actually quest with Dr. Facilier once, because Grammatala is going to have a choice to make. And go ahead.
I have a choice to make. How dare you present me with a choice?
Well, you can either attack my Stitch down, and remove my Stitch and get your free ink there, or you can attack Dr. Facilier because he has 0 power right now, so he's actually not going to kill Grammatala. So those are the options. While also, I kind of told you that I wanted that character to have 4 toughness. You could deny me that, but I think that would leave a Stitch on my board. So yeah, you've got a lot of options. You could also just quest with Grammatala.
I could. But I think I want to beat you up, so
Okay, got the challenge.
you challenge this guy.
Whoa! All right, so he has 1 damage on him.
But also,
No.
I like to smash
Oh, you know what? I opened myself up for that. So you do have to ink 1 more time because
I
that costs
do?
3.
What? Oh.
Yeah, that one is going to cost 3.
You're right.
But I did open myself up for that. So okay. Well, now we are looking.
Let's see, who do I want?
Yeah, for the first time, I think this card's actually going to look really nice. So let's do
Gonna ink
that.
Beast, just cause. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you inked
Well, me.
Beast. All right.
Don't ask me why. I mean,
Well, I don't. I've never played that deck, so I don't know.
I might not know either, to be honest. But it's okay.
Hey, the attack and the smash was a really nice combo to get rid of that doctor. And then my turn. So I will draw a card. Ooh, I like that. But I don't think that's in the game plan this turn. And I don't know when it would be in the game plan. So we are going, because your characters are so large, we are going to ink Control Your Temper. and that is an action card that would be quite nice against cards like Simba, but I think that we're going to try and win the game with card advantage rather than just removing all of the characters that Sarah plays. And so this is more in line with that. Maleficent will challenge Grandma Tala, which is an unnecessary thing for me to do. So that will get banished, and then the ability will happen, and you will get that ink. So that will ramp you one, whereas I could have just quested with Maleficent. I'm not sure which one is better, right? Because keeping the board clear. This is also going to let me quest with my Stitch, and then you will not have the option of removing my Stitch next turn. So, that feels pretty nice as well. I will pay 4 for Hades, and specifically, I want that Well of Souls ability. So when I play this character, I can return Dr. Facilier to my hand.
Oh no.
And he's ready to get shifted on next turn. Go ahead.
Him. What the heck?
I know.
No fear. I feel like some of my cards are one way and some of the other.
Oh no.
It's really bothering me.
Well, we'll have to fix that after the game.
It's all good.
No leader cards in this game, unfortunately. That would be cool if like Lilo could just be your your leader or your commander or whatever it is. Very cool. Or you could play my favorite card in Lorcana right now is actually Musketeer Mickey Mouse because he just and Brave Little Tailor. I love all the Musketeers. Swashbuckling is like my thing. Like I love that so much. That's where the aha came from. And so whenever I see characters, oh man, especially Brave Little Tailor, where he looks like he's fencing with like a giant pair of scissors, but he's just a little tiny mouse.
A little tiny boy.
It's so cute.
I'm gonna ink Aurora.
Okay.
Because I want some ink, and that's how I'm feeling. And yes, I have 5.
Oh, Simba's coming down.
Put down this Maleficent.
Oh, Maleficent. Okay. That's a 3/6 that quests for 3, so that's exactly the type of card that's going to catch you up. I mean, I've played these 3 characters, you've only played that one, and we're questing the same right now, so that's a little intimidating. Okay.
Unless you murder me. Yep.
All right. Unless I'm not going to be able to do that. Unfortunately, the Amethyst Amber deck does not have any great ways of removing your characters besides just attacking them, so don't think you're going to have to worry from there. Now, that being said, I'm going to look at all my options before I do anything else. And the great thing about Maleficent, look, Maleficent costs too much, and the ability draws 1 card, but it does cost 3, which is a great way for you to sing friends on the other side. So I'm going to exert my Maleficent, and I'll draw 2 cards. And I don't have to pay the ink cost on that either, which is so good. Okay, so we have a couple options now. I could try and go wider than you and race your lore gain that way, which I think is a good option. So in order for that to be effective, I'll need, let's see, so we have to do some math, which is not my strong suit, so bear with me. This turn, we want to play as many characters as we can. So I've got 5 in my hand that I could play out, each of them quests for 1. And I definitely want to get this card on the table already. We already know that. And the next turn, I can play these 2 as long as I play an ink this turn and next turn. So that will require me to draw an ink, but I think we can do that. So I will ink Dinglehopper. And then I will quest for 1 and quest for 2. So we'll go up to 5 lore. And then I will tap 2 ink to play Dr. Facilier.
He's
and
back.
We'll scoot these down. And then we will also play out Minnie Mouse for 2. And then we've got the cutest snowman, the friendly snowman Olaf will come out. Now he's looking for warm hugs, but I don't think that'll be a good idea for him, so go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna ink these coconuts. Doom.
Let's not go coconuts. Be careful while you're inking.
Oh, jeez. And I will
Oh, this is such a cool card. Like, Sarah and I both love horror, and that is metal. That is so metal. Look at all the hands coming out of the lava. Nice job,
Put down a
Hades.
scar.
Okay.
Are you offended by the scar?
No. So when it comes down, it's going to give one of my characters -5 for the turn, -5 power. So if you were looking to attack Hades or one of my other characters, you could do that without taking any damage back, which is a good option.
You know, maybe I should.
So which character would you like to give -? It also quests for 2, so Scar is a little intimidating. If you're not planning to attack this turn, then it doesn't really matter. You just pick one.
Well, it's a wasted
It
thing
is,
that I could
well, it is
do,
a bit
right?
wasted, but if you're trying to be efficient with your ink usage and that's just the one that costs, the even amount, then I think that's fine. You don't have to get use out of every ability.
That's fine. If I lose, I lose, because I want a quest.
Okay. And yeah, it's a race, so you gain 3
yes.
lore. All right.
Well, at least I'm catching up.
Correct. So let's go ahead and I'll take my turn now, and we are going to untap. Now my board is only questing for 1 more than hers is, so that's the benefit of the blue steel deck, is that you don't win on the board so easily, but you've got these insanely strong lore counters. You can quest for a lot. All right. We didn't draw the card that I wanted to ink, but I did draw a good card, and we'll take that. So first off, we're going to ignore Maleficent for 1 more turn, I believe. Could Hades plus Rafiki attack the Maleficent down? That would let's see, I would lose 2 lore counters, and then I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the one that I play is 6. She'd be down to 2. It also insulates me a little bit more against cards. The card that I blink so hard. There's a steel card that deals 2 damage to everything. It costs 5. So having the Hades on board, it being a 3/2, is actually a little bit risky for that play. So because of that, unfortunately, I think I do have to use my Rafiki to attack the Maleficent. So Hades will challenge Maleficent and deal 3 damage.
Dang.
And then that will banish my Hades. But that's all right. That's exactly the zone he likes to live in. And then I'll play Rafiki for 3. Now Rafiki has Rush, which is very nice for me. So I will challenge the Maleficent, and that will deal the last 3 to Maleficent, so she will go down. And then I'm going to, because we've already decided that we want to play around the deal 2 damage to everything card, I'm going to ink the Maleficent, since putting another 2 power or 2 toughness on the table would not be exactly what I want. Oh, that does mean that I kind of misstepped because of that. I missequenced a little bit. So the missequence was I could have played Maximus and chosen your Maleficent, and that would have let me keep the Rafiki at... Actually, I think I would have kept Rafiki and Hades, because Maleficent only has would have 1 power. So oof, yeah, I did misstep there, but that's okay. It happens. So we will quest with these 2. 3, 4, 5, and I'll gain 5 lore. Go up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And your turn.
Halfway there.
Well, I'm also out of cards, so I'm a little bit nervous. I've chosen kind of a go wide strategy, making my board as big as possible against your very lore dense characters. Let's see, I hope it pays off for me. Move my dice out of the way.
Let's see. Do 4 and play another Maleficent.
Okay.
She's joining the party, and then...
She is the party.
Do 1, and I will fire some cannons.
Okay. So
But this is just the deal 2 to chosen character.
Correct. So I've made my board a little bit better against that. Not by a ton. So both of these, if you chose either one of those, it would banish them.
Yeah, I'll do Maleficent.
Okay. I think that's good because, again, like if I draw another card that lets me sing for 3, Maleficent is a really good option for that. So getting rid of the 3 costs makes a lot of sense.
Oh, and then I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
Yes.
To 6. Okay. You have 1 ink left. Are you good?
Yeah, I can't
Okay.
do anything.
I don't want
The
to
most
assume.
useless ink.
Might have another Fire the Cannon over there. Draw a card. And that's the consequence of playing out all of your ink, really, is that you get to the end of the game where you don't really have anything going on. That's okay. We are going to continue pushing the quest. 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to need 5. And then I will play 1 Olaf. Go ahead.
Yikes.
Yeah, I was really hoping to see Mickey Mouse or, the bigger Dr. Facilier. But Olaf is a card that quests for 1, so that's on this board, and it's a 3 toughness too, so that's even better.
Sorry, I'm thinking. I'm using my brain. Got some more cannons.
Okay.
Um,
Raw at the fire.
I don't know. I'll take out Stitch.
All right, Stitch will get banished. That gives us room over here for all of these.
And I will play Aurora. Also, I forgot to untap him. Oops.
That's okay. Your other characters gain ward. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to target Maleficent or Scar with any of my cards, any of my actions or items.
And then I will quest for 4.
Okay.
Almost catching up.
Almost. But I have 5 on the table, so I'm going to win on my turn. Draw. And I did draw the 3, so, getting rid of the Maleficent did matter. But, that being said, I'm at 15, and we win the game when I go to 20, so I will tap all 5 and go to 20 lore. That is the end of the game.
Blue Steel wasn't so cool.
Blue Steel
Well, it was me. It
was
wasn't
cool.
the deck.
You did have the ability in the deck to kind of destroy my entire board with 1 card. But it does come down to, do you have that card or not?
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But that was the end of the game. We'll have a good conversation after this, I'm sure, about how good the Lorcana game is. But you guys let us know how much you enjoyed that one, and if you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it and share it with your friends. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because we'll have more Lorcana coming out, as well as other card games. Our main channel is doing One Piece right now, but stay tuned as we kind of show off other card games that we're enjoying. Thanks.